Okay, so I want you to imagine something. Picture a woman living deep in the Siberian wilderness. She has no house, no modern tools, not even warm clothes, yet she seems to have abilities that completely challenge our understanding of reality itself. This is the story of Anastasia, and her message has captivated millions of people. Let's get into why. Her story really kicks off with this one question, and it gets right to the heart of everything. It's designed to make you stop and think, to challenge what you believe is possible about our own potential and, our place in the universe.
So who is this woman? Well, according to the author who says he met her, Anastasia is a total recluse with abilities that sound like they're straight out of science fiction. She lives without any modern comforts, she can talk with animals, and she wields this mysterious invisible energy. I mean, these are some pretty wild claims, so let's start at the beginning.
All right, so let's dive into the enigma herself. Who exactly is this Anastasia? And where did this absolutely incredible story even come from? The way this story is told, Anastasia isn't some mythical figure or a character in a fairy tale. No, she's presented as a real person, living a life that just seems utterly impossible to most of us. She exists in this state of perfect harmony with the natural world, like a living example of a totally different way of being.
When the author actually asked her if she was real, this was her answer. I exist for those for whom I exist. And that simple statement, it's incredibly profound, isn't it? It kind of suggests her very existence is tied to our ability to believe in her, which just deepens the mystery right from the start.
So you might be wondering, where do all these incredible abilities come from? Well, according to the books, it's not magic. It's the result of a deep, living connection to the knowledge that's held within nature itself.
At the absolute core of her abilities is this concept she calls the ray. Now, this isn't a physical beam of light or anything like that. It's a focused energy of thought and pure feeling. She claims this is how she can see events happening all over the world, how she can diagnose illnesses, and even how she can influence outcomes.
And this right here, this gets to the very foundation of her whole worldview. For Anastasia, there's no separation between the spiritual and the physical. All of nature, every tree, every animal, every river, is a living thought of the Creator. It's a conscious intelligence that we can actually interact with directly. Now, I know this all sounds really abstract, right? But what's fascinating is how Anastasia connects these huge ideas to very simple, practical actions. For example, let's look at her famous method for planting a single seed. She outlines this very specific ritual. It's all about infusing the seed with your own personal essence. Your saliva, your energy, your breath, your intention. You're basically having a conversation with the seed before it even goes into the ground. So why go through all this trouble? Well, according to Anastasia, the seed literally absorbs information about your body's health directly from your saliva. So the plant that grows from it becomes your own personalized medicine, producing the exact nutrients your unique body needs to heal and to thrive. And this kind of deep connection to nature, it naturally leads to a really powerful critique of our modern tech-focused world, and a vision for a completely different path for all of humanity. And wow, the contrast she paints is stark. It's black and white. Our modern world, she argues, is built on artificial images and a deep, deep disconnection from nature, which she says is what breeds fear and illness. Her world, on the other hand, is one of living images, of direct connection, perfect health, and a life where kids learn not from screens, but from all of creation. So, what's her solution? It's this concept of a kin's domain. Basically, a family homestead, about 2.5 acres of land that's passed down through generations. The idea is for it to become a self-sufficient paradise, a space of love that reconnects the family to nature and to each other. And this idea scales way up. For Anastasia, the love created in this family space, it's not just a personal thing. She sees it as the fundamental building block of a healthy nation and a vibrant world. It all starts on that one little plot of land. But what powers all of this? The ray, the intentional planting, the space of love. Where does the energy for all this come from? Well, it all comes down to one single fundamental force, the creative power of our own thoughts. And this, right here, might be her most profound message of all. The ray, the seed ritual, the connection to nature, it all stems from this one core principle.
Our thoughts are not just little fleeting things that happen in our heads. They are tangible, material energies that literally shape the world around us. So in her view, we aren't just living in the universe. We are true co-creators of it. We're wielding this incredible power that can build paradise or cause total destruction. And the choice, along with that immense responsibility, is entirely ours. And so that brings us full circle, right back to where we started, with a question. But this time it's personal. If our thoughts really do create reality, then what kind of world are you building right now with every single thought you have?